Hi everybody, welcome back. Let's get started. Boy, I'm not starting too late. I actually thought it'd be like 11 or 12 by now. Because, well, I felt like I slept in, but I didn't really. I got my coffee. And my trash can was knocked over this morning. I don't know. I didn't think anybody was actually knocking it over on purpose, but I don't know. You never know. Good morning, everyone. Right now in Planton, it's 10:10 a.m. on Monday, November 17th, 2025. Oh, by the way, if you want a rug or some new wallpaper to spruce up your place, Sahara's visiting. She sells lots of unique designs you won't find anywhere else. I can't wait to find out what she brought today. That's all for now. I hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. That's very nice of her. Yep, I thought so. It's pickin' day today. Anka. To busy bee. I think I need to start selling some of these fake statuettes. But yeah, things are going pretty good this morning. Woke up feeling pretty good. I mean, I'd been waking up with my neck hurting real bad or getting a really bad headache, but I don't know. It hasn't been an issue lately. Could be because of these gummies I've been eating. Okay, yeah, I need to get rid of that one. But either way, feeling pretty good. I got a lot of these mushrooms now, I think. Alright. And there's Sahara too. Yeah, I remember in the other game, Sahara would offer you something. If you didn't want it, you just pass on it, and until you get what you wanted. Same with I think the flooring as well. They didn't have rugs in the old games, but all right. But yeah, yesterday me and my brother played Fallout 76. I don't know how far he got after I got offline, but he was working at leveling up this, not leveling up, but getting to this one part in the game where he can uh, uh, go into the vault that he helped me raid before. But okay, 1 second. But yeah, he's doing Foundation quest stuff. I was gonna help him the whole time, but I forgot how tedious some of those quests can be if the only thing you can do is back somebody up with a gun. But he didn't really need my help. I mean, he's like level 200. There was one time I did have to go and help him with some stuff, but it wasn't really a big deal. But yeah, it was fun. I got some stuff done too. I need to start saving up a bunch of caps. So what I'm gonna do is start raiding this one place that I really enjoyed leveling up in, and I'm gonna level up there for a while, and then I'm going to grab everybody's stuff and sell it. I'm thinking about the next legendary card I want to grab. I have to choose between two that I know I want. I want a strength legendary card, but there's this other one that protects you from, I think, fire and explosions and stuff. I definitely want to grab that one. And those two would be my last ones. The thing is that I gotta decide which one to grab first. I'm thinking the strength card because I keep getting over encumbered. Of course. But yeah, last night I did a bunch of uh, grabbing and stuff. I followed my brother around, and he tossed out a bunch of grenades and stuff. So I took those and I sold them, and I got like 200 and some caps out of them. So then I went to my base, and I built as many grenades as I could, because a lot of that stuff is just gonna that I got that's in my trash collector thing. I forget what it's junk bin. It's just gonna stay in there because I don't usually use that sort of stuff for my weapons. So I built a bunch of grenades, and I sold those, and they sold pretty good. Then I just kept going at it. I was making a video at the time, and I don't do commentary, but I do make the video, and it was almost 4 hours long. So I decided to go ahead and just quit for now. It's funny. I was sitting there thinking that I'm gonna need all this gold bullion just so I can uh, buy the armor or the plans to the armor that I want. And I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to collect all that gold bullion. But then I remembered that I got over 400 jeez, what's their name? Mr. Fuzzy tokens. Yeah, 400 Mr. Fuzzy tokens. And I had to collect those like three uh, tokens at a time. Three tokens at a time, and that took longer than it's going to take to, collect the bullion I need. Especially with that one guy who's selling gold bullion at the Wayward. After you do that quest to raid that one vault, then that guy appears and you can start buying gold bullion from him. It's expensive, as I'm sure you can imagine, but it's quite a bit you can buy. But it's weekly, so like you have to wait a week before you can buy any more from him. Oh, that one race that I like to do that gives you like 50 caps every time you beat it. It stopped working for me. I think it's because I got the tadpole badge for it. Next month, the Ohio expansion gets added, but it's not a huge place, but it is some place that you can run over to. Again, I don't know if that one person was right that you can't get into that area by swimming over. I don't honestly know how he would know that. A lot of times, people, I notice when they they break news and stuff like that, or leak information, they never say how they get that information. And again, I don't think he's lying. I don't know where he's getting his information from. I guess that's what bugs me about it. But I don't think it really matters. Just if he's right, he's right. That's all that matters. Yeah, they have that Game Awards nominees thing. Uh, Game Awards where they announce the nominees, and I got that up on Firefox right now. Let's see. Got 70 minutes until it starts airing. I'm gonna watch it. Oh, also last Saturday, I was gonna start playing Rebirth 2 for Neptunia Rebirth 2 for the Vita. I already beat that game completely, and now I want to go through again with the Japanese dub on. So I was getting started on it, and there's this boss you have to fight at the very beginning that you'll lose to no matter what level you start as. So New Game Plus, you can be level 999 and you'll still lose. Which is honestly kind of weird, but I'll explain why in a second. I go to this boss. The boss loads in automatically, I mean. And it's called CFW Judge. The screen goes dark, and it's supposed to load the boss fight in, but it didn't do that. And I sat there for a minute straight waiting for this boss fight to load. And when it didn't, I exited out of the game. I didn't stop my recording because I could just cut it and make it look like it never happened. And then I started the game up again, sped through everything, except for that one point when the screen's supposed to fade and gets into the boss fight. It did that. It worked fine. And so I was happy with it. So I started moving on in the game. And that's when I go to this one stage where we're introduced to viral monsters. And viral monsters, they just power up. That's basically it. They change colors too, but yeah, it's basically them just powering up. And I go in with... I skip Nepgear's turn because she has an attack that's that can hit all the enemies at the same time. And because she's so high up in level, she would be able to wipe them all out. So I go over there with IF, and I launch the attack, and nothing happens. IF just stands there, the monsters just stand there, the attack never comes. I tried to skip the attack to see if that would get the game going again. No. So, again, I run into another problem. And I'm frustrated at that point, so I decide, well, obviously the universe doesn't want me to play this today, so I quit. But I'll be honest with you, I've never had that many problems with the Neptunia game before. Like, I remember one time with the very first Neptunia game on the PS3, I somehow got out of bounds in the game. Don't know how it happened. And to be honest with you, if you've played that game, I think a lot of people will be surprised that you don't get out of bounds more often. I mean, I'm one of those people who say that you should play the very first Neptunia game, you know, before you can really call your... No, I'm joking about that. I'm not a gatekeeper. But I do think that people should try the PS3 Neptunia game. But, But yeah, I was surprised that that happened just once to me. And I'm not saying that the Neptunia games are perfect, but I guess whatever I do when I play them don't usually end with them, glitching out on me. Like, I've never really heard anybody complain about, the games, other than, maybe they find it boring or the combat's not that great. But other than that, I never hear that the games are just programmed badly and there's too many glitches or anything. But I'm one of those fans who also think that if people claim that the games are perfect, then they're not really playing them. Because I know the games have problems. I know that the combat isn't always the greatest. But I'll be honest with you, Sisters versus Sisters and Game Makers was great. I loved the combat in that. I love that you could, go kind of crazy with your your equipment too in the Game Makers. That was fun. See, to me, my thoughts when it comes to RPGs is that you're usually it's a fantasy world or something. It could take place in real world or stuff like that. I just feel like, let me go crazy with my character. Like, if I can overpower every boss in the game just by doing certain things, or let me do it. Like Final Fantasy VII, I always bring that up because I love how they, in the first game, not the remake, they let you go crazy with the they let you go crazy with the materia. You can you got this counterattack materia, and you can set up like 5 or 6 of those materias, and you get hit once, and then Cloud will jump in there 5 times and attack. I think that's fun to me. With Neptunia, I always feel like there is a wall you can reach. Like, no character can really outdo the other if you level them all up at the same time. Although I do I do think that some Neptunia games have way too many characters. Like the Rebirth games, I do feel like it's more for excuse me. It's not an intentional thing. What do you call it? Novelty. Maybe it's the novelty of all those characters. And I do appreciate that. It just I don't see myself, going through the game a bunch of times just so I can play as every single character. Though one thing I used to do is I would switch the characters out after certain points and replace them with somebody else. I might do that with Rebirth 2 on the Switch or the PS4 or both. Yeah, speaking of Rebirth 2, I should be getting the last of my order today, actually, whenever that happens. Yeah, instead of getting on Fallout 76, I probably should get on Rebirth 2 instead for the Switch. Go through as much of that as I can. But what I want to do with the Vita is I want to go through that Rebirth 2 version first, and then I'm going to go to Rebirth 3, and then I got a couple of other Neptunia games I got to beat on there. I just want to be finished with the Vita. That's what I'm saying. And so far, the games that I've beaten on the Vita, I've done both English and Japanese, so I'm proud about that. I also, at some point, need to go back through the PS3 games. Like, with the first Neptunia game, I kind of want to level some of the girls up, maybe even to 99. But I'm not like in a big hurry to do that. Oh, anyway. Yeah, the reason why I said it was weird that you couldn't defeat CFW Judge is that there's other bosses in the game that you have to lose to. And it's weird that you can't beat CFW Judge, because normally, even if you beat a boss at that point you're not supposed to, the game just continues on regardless. Like, I have this short that I made where you see Blonde destroy R4 and a Killasheen at the same time, and then the cutscene plays up, and all of them, including Blonde, says how too powerful R4 and the Killasheen are. Because that's not what we saw. I don't know, my nose is getting stopped up all of a sudden. But you can tell I'm passionate about the Neptunia series. That's why I'm excited to see what we got coming next. Because I would love to see a continuation of the main story, but I also want to see Vert finally get a little sister. I wanted it to be the opposite of Vert. That's what I would like to see. Like, the little sister could be kind of shy and, you know, not trying to be weird, but, you know, not match Vert at all. And then, like, I think it would add to Vert's personality, you know? Because there are some things that she gets that would be kind of annoying, especially with Blonde. And like I could see her making a joke there, but then notice that it kind of affected her sister, and then she has to kind of explain how it's not a bad thing. Don't worry, you know. She has to be the big sister now. I'd like to think that maybe the reason why we haven't heard anything about the next game is because they're adding those moments in the game. Because Xbox is coming out with a handheld, so. I know what does that have to do with the little sister, but like all the goddesses are based on consoles. And the reason why Vert doesn't have a little sister is because Microsoft never had a handheld for the Xbox, but now they're coming out with one, and yeah, I'm excited. Just because I don't plan on getting the handheld, but if Vert gets the little sister out of the deal, then I'm happy. Because I'm honestly curious what kind of big sister Vert would actually be. Because it's one thing when, you know, you don't really have a little sister and you don't have to take her back home and teach her stuff or raise her. But when you do have to do all that stuff, then it's a different story. And I don't think that Vert will be a bad big sister, but I don't think like she fully knows what it would actually be like, and that's what I want to see. I think that could be, you know, interesting. Okay, I didn't just put a bunch of fruit away, did I? Got a bunch of pumpkins in here. Yeah, we're good. Oh, yeah, back here. Okay, like I said, all this fruit that I'm collecting now, this is going to go towards at least 1,000,000 bells to buy stocks and stuff. I mean turnips. But when I start doing that, I'm gonna have to start getting on about 11:30 instead of like 10 or something. All right, we're good. That's all of them. All right. Yeah, it'd be nice if I didn't have to worry about picking days anymore. You know, it doesn't have to be exactly 1,000,000 bells, so I think next Sunday, no matter what, I'll buy turnips. Ah. But, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, let's see what it's like to, redesign somebody's house. Okay. See, I think it's weird that I have to pay to remodel somebody's house. And that about covers it. What do you think? Are you okay entrusting Sarah with your home? Well, obviously, I couldn't refuse an offer like that. I'm simply thrilled for us to get started. Oh, glad to hear it. Your house is in good hands. Leave everything to Sarah and me. Yes, yes, now that everyone's on board, I just need to collect the 9,000 bell fee, and we'll start. Now then, did you want to start with the house interior or exterior? Interior. Got it. Right. Well, this feels kind of pointless if we can't expand the size of the room. I think that's gonna be good. Yeah, that's good. That just seems kind of pointless to me. I mean, you can't change the size. That was pointless. I just added a couple of candles. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, well. Let's go to Harv's Island. Here we go. Alright. Amazing painting. Yeah, it's fake. I think I've already turned this one in. Let's see. Here it is. Yeah, it's fake too. I can tell the painting in the back of this painting. It's the guy's arm is up. The real one, it's down. Let's get in her trailer. Gotta come back tomorrow and see if they got any wallpapers or rugs that I need or want. Oh, wrong button. I'm pretty sure I have that conveyor belt already. This looks like the skirt that Maria wears in Silent Hill 2. Alright. Alright, so we'll put this stuff away, and I guess I'll quit from here. Wrap things up at least. But, well, picking day's picking day, so can't really say we got anything done other than that. But I guess it don't matter. We'll start doing turnips soon enough. Let's run down here real quick, see if there's any bottles I can find. What do we got? Alright, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Ugh. Hi, baby. You only came to say hi. Oop. She's done saying hi. Yeah, I saw Uni and Six sleeping together last night. It was cute. I don't know if Six chased Uni off, though, but eventually she came into the room with me. But, anyways, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. Please think about subscribing and hitting the bell notification so you don't miss a single episode. Also, hit the thumbs up and leave a comment if you liked what you saw. and tell your friends and enemies all about it. All right, bye.